Servus Männer, it's Red Pill Germany again. I want to talk today about a topic that I posted recently on Telegram about, a little observation I've made, and I thought while I'm taking a walk in this wet and windy forest here, I will just talk about it and maybe you can join me for a couple of meters here. So I noticed recently, in the last couple of weeks or in the last month, let's say, that I'm hearing an awful lot of ambulances with sirens going past my house or through the street where I live. And I asked around in recent months, or well, weeks actually, rather. I asked around in my family and at my workplace and, my friends and so on, who all live in different parts of Germany. And I also got some reactions on the post on Telegram, where even people in other countries said that they made the same observation. Strange, huh? So that means, or let's just say that, okay, we are in the cold season or the end of the cold season. It is the beginning of April now. It is, in April in Germany, the weather can be like this or like that. It can be anything really. And right now, it's rather cold actually. Global warming would be nice right now, actually. But that's neither here nor there. What I want to say is that maybe at this time or in this time of the year, it is usual that there is a little more business for ambulances. But I live here for a long time already and I never really noticed that. But it is really weird. In the small town where I live, almost every day there is a ambulance coming to someone's house, and I didn't ask around in every time what the emergency was, but it kind of fits, if you know what I mean. Heart and dizziness and chest pain and all this stuff, right? It is absolutely clear to me and to a lot of other people too that something is going on this year. It is not normal, that people collapse, that people need to be taken to the hospital, and so on and so forth. This is clearly visible in every town, very close to where I live, and as I said, other people that I know, they made the same observation. There is absolutely no way that this is some arbitrary or some accidental accumulation of cases right now, and it's like a statistical oddity or something. No. This is a real effect, because I don't remember ever seeing ambulances at such a high frequency coming to people's houses that close. Maybe on a busy street like a federal road or something, they would be driving through because they want to get somewhere else. But these were these were actions they had. These were cases they worked on that were in my small town. They were not driving through. The people that they were coming for were living near to me, close to me, and once again, I never experienced that. So, now the argument is, of course, well, if you look at the infection numbers right now, they are pretty high, so you could argue that it is because of the virus. You could also argue it is because of the jab. I mean, I honestly cannot really argue in this way or that way, because the infection numbers just are much higher than they were last year. Maybe I think it's a factor of 3 or something, but shouldn't we have had, well, at a little bit less or a little bit lower rate, but shouldn't we have a visible accumulation of cases already last winter? And I didn't see it last winter. Seriously, I did not see it last winter. So, to me, it really seems like there is something going on with this jab. Once again, You cannot really prove it, I guess, on this observation alone, but my gut feeling tells me that this is not because of the virus, this is because of the jab. So our government and our politicians, as I said in my video, in my last video, they failed now to introduce the mandatory jabs for everyone in Germany, or for people at a certain age, because once again, the mandatory jabs for people who work in the health sector we already have. But they failed, but they said they will still continue to try to get this passed until next autumn, probably. Yeah. So, what do you make out of this? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, not many of you follow me on Telegram. Let me know in the comments down below also what I asked on, or well, I didn't ask on Telegram, but I don't remember. But let me know if you made the same observation or a similar kind of observation in your neck of the woods. You don't have to say where you are, but it would help, of course, because my impression based on the answers I got so far is that not only does this happen all over Germany, it happens in all countries, or in all Western countries, what have you. But my picture is not really clear, because you don't really read about that in mainstream news. Seriously, I have no articles. I didn't find any articles in the mainstream media that say that there is an increased rate of ambulances coming to people's houses for these symptoms XYZ. I haven't read that. I looked. I didn't find it. So if you found articles like that, post them down below, or let me know where you found them. Post a link, what have you. That would be immensely helpful, because here in Germany I haven't found anything. But it is very, very, and I know I repeat myself here, it is very, very clear that there is something going on. There are many, many more sirens that you hear, or ambulances rushing to get people or to help people with severe symptoms in severe conditions that are very, very close to me. And once again, both my family and my co-workers and my friends, they all corroborate the same observation. They all said, yes, it's crazy, ambulance sirens all the time, and once again, all over Germany. So, whoa. So I think, I'm gonna continue my aimless walk through this very nice mossy forest now. And so, if you could please, if you feel like it, or if you have made these observations, post it down below. Also, let me know if you didn't see any difference. Yeah, that's also valuable. I know this is not research or anything like that, but since I cannot find anything on this observation, the next best thing is to ask you guys. All right, thank you so much. I think this is an interesting and very, very disturbing observation. The most disturbing thing about is, in my opinion, is that the mainstream doesn't talk about it. It's not really, how should I say that? It's not really surprising, but it is quite. Well, it's worrying me. You know that people are having issues, severe health conditions left and right, and the media is just, well, I don't know, nothing to see. We have other topics to write about. You know. That is something that troubles me. But once again, doesn't surprise me, but it's worrisome. All right, take care. Servus, Kameraden.